All right. Nosferatu 2024 is a good movie with a bad ending. Let's watch it. There's the sunrise. Got the sunrise. All right. He's running. Here's the vampire. He's still drinking her blood. And she says, more. And he sees the sun, and he doesn't react. He just goes back for more. Okay, here it comes. Cock-a-doodle-doo, the rooster crows, right? And then he finally gasps. And he looks up, and he's like, uh-oh, I guess. All right. And then he dies, right? And this is supposed to be the ending of this movie, right? This guy has had a plan for many, many years to get this girl, Mina Harker or Elizabeth, whatever her name is, going with Mina Harker because it's just Dracula. He has a big plan to get this lady, and he just messes up at the end. He just forgets that the sun is rising, that the sun is going to rise, that he can't be there all night, that he's got to go. You know, he's so intent on 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, that he seemingly just forgot about everything. He spent his whole life basically on this plan. He spent the past 20 or 30 years on this plan. He spent a lot of money on it, and then for this ending, where he just, the sun is rising. He looks and sees the sun is rising, doesn't react, and then he hears the rooster, and then he's like, oh no, and then he dies, and that's the end of the movie. It's very anticlimactic and very stupid. There's not even like a fight between the Van Helsing character and Jonathan Harker and this guy, like in the original Dracula, where they cut his head off and then stake him through the heart. And I know you're going to say, but this is what happened in the original Nosferatu. Yeah, I know, and it's still kind of dumb. It doesn't make it any better. Doesn't make it any better. So it's just a really dumb ending. But the movie overall is pretty good. You know, it's got a lot of good atmosphere. It's got a lot of good costuming and sets. A lot of good stuff like that. You know, like maybe I don't know. You know they hid the design of Nosferatu from the public because they didn't want to give away the movie. I guess that's part of the design. I mean, maybe they did it because, you know, if you didn't notice, this guy has a huge mustache. You know, like remember in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood where he says to the makeup artist for Leonardo DiCaprio, give him a big bushy Zapata mustache. And that's what they did. They gave this vampire a mustache, a big Zapata mustache. Not a nice mustache like what Gary Oldman had in Dracula. And this is Nosferatu in the first place. He shouldn't even have a mustache. He should be looking alien and disgusting and creepy. You know, like Klaus Kinski did in the original remake. This is the remake of the remake. You know, Klaus Kinski, his makeup was a little better than this, a lot better, because, you know, didn't have a mustache. And like in the original silent film, he didn't have a mustache either. He just looked alien and like a vampire, like evil incarnate itself. You know, so that's some pretty bad design for a vampire. And you know what else? At 1:48, an hour and 48 minutes, the Jonathan Harker character, Thomas, he says, when we open up the coffin, I'm going to drive a metal stake through his heart. Oh, a metal stake? Are you kidding me? Everybody knows you kill a vampire with an ash stake. An ash stake, a white oak ash. That's what you kill him with. A wooden stake, not a piece of metal. He ain't a werewolf. I mean, what is this? It's like they don't know anything about vampires. You don't kill a vampire with a piece of metal. I mean, from stuff like that to this stupid mustache. I mean, this movie sucks. This movie sucks. Don't watch it. Maybe watch the original. Maybe just go read Dracula, but leave this thing alone. Maybe go play Castlevania 2. That's it.